I'm Ashley.
And I'm Uriah, and welcome to the Sleepover Diaries, your cozy conversation podcast.
Here we talk all things nostalgia, life, movies, fashion, and more. We're going to cover it all.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we hope you enjoy the first episode.
Okay. Hi. That intro took a while.
Yeah, I needed time to
But that's
collect
okay.
myself.
That's okay. This is the first time that we've ever done anything like this. Well, we had a trial run, and that was really good.
Yeah, because we weren't nervous.
I think you made me a little nervous.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
So yeah, again, welcome to the Sleepover Diaries. We have a few things to talk about in this episode, more so about like the new year and introducing ourselves. Do you have anything to say?
No, just excited to start.
Okay. Okay. So we can just start with like small intros and then maybe what you want to see on the podcast or like why you want to start it and stuff. Do you want to go first?
No.
Okay.
Go first.
I guess I'll go first. Okay. So my name's Ashley. I feel like I'm in school, like an icebreaker.
Yeah.
Okay, my name's Ashley. I'm 22, and I'm looking at my notes, my iPad. We both have our iPads, so that's what I'm looking at. We had the idea for the podcast because, like, we like to talk. It might not seem like it because we're super nervous and it's going to be a lot of but and ums, but we like to talk. And I wanted to start something that can grow into many beautiful things, open up other opportunities and open up a space for other people to just come and relax and, just talk about things, make us feel like we're in like elementary, middle school again, like having a sleepover with our best friend.
Yeah, that's so nice. Oh, okay. Hi, I'm Mireya and I'm 21 and I'm excited to start this podcast because I definitely am a very nostalgic person and I loved watching the older like OG YouTubers back then. Like I felt like they were my internet friends and like we just had like a community. It was more community based back then with like the comment section and stuff. So I just really want to build like a little like family with you guys and I'm really excited for the feedback. Like I want to like talk to you guys. So yeah, I'm just really excited to have more community and be able to share things that I love and just life with you guys.
I can be your internet friend. I like that.
Yes.
That was cute. Internet friend. So, open up. New year. It's still January. It's the end of January. I guess this might sound. It might be a little depressing, actually. But like, what we thought our life would be like how it's different from what we imagined. Because every year it's like, oh, new year, new me, new resolutions. No, new resolutions. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna be. And then you never do it. Or sometimes life just happens and then you end up going on a completely different path.
Yeah. So I'll go first.
Okay.
I would say my life is definitely not what I expected it to be, like at all, because it's so different from what it was. And when I was going through that other life, it's just like, oh, like this is gonna be my life forever, and I never could see like anything beyond what it was. It wasn't like terrible, but like I just wasn't like, I don't know. I was young. I was inside a lot.
Still young.
Yeah, we are still young. I'm not old. But yeah, like I don't know. I was not that sociable, I guess. But like now I moved to Florida. I'm from Boston, but I moved to Florida. I've made so many friends since starting college. Yeah, I have a job now. I never thought like no,
You'd have a
because
job.
no,
I'm
okay,
just
let me
kidding.
explain. Because when I was younger, I'm like, oh, I don't want to work. I'm just go to college and figure something out. But I actually have my first job and I really like my job. So I never thought that I would be so independent. I think that's the point I'm trying to get.
Okay.
I was very reliant on, everyone around me because I was young and I guess you just never imagine yourself as an independent person, but once you
Mhm.
get there, you're like, wow, like I can't believe I did this by myself. Like, like
Mhm.
it's just like I'm an adult now. Like
Yeah.
I could never imagine it until I'm
Yeah.
here now. So,
The independent thing is really nice, but I think sometimes I can be a little too like hyper independent where
mm-hmm.
somebody will be like, "Oh, do you need help carrying?" No. Like, no, don't
Don't
touch
help
me. Leave me alone. I can do
me.
it myself. But yeah, but it's so much more rewarding when you can do things on your own.
mm-hmm.
Um like I don't know, I don't know, like when I bought my first phone, I was like, nobody can take this. I mean, my parents didn't really take away my phone. I was a good kid, but like it was
Yeah.
like you can't take away my phone, or like you know, I got my own car. Like you can't tell me I can't drive my car. So it's like that too. Like nobody can tell you anything because it's your stuff. But I like how you said you don't look beyond
mm-hmm.
that, and it just shows that we get in our own heads sometimes, and we don't think like it might feel like there's just like a big like blockade, like a wall, but there's something behind that, and it's like better than what's on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
For me, yeah, my life is completely different. Yours sounded like it went from like negative to positive, right?
Yes.
I don't want to be depressing. Mine was a little flipped, but I think it's for the better. You know, like it might seem like it's went from like positive to negative, but it's obviously like things are working itself out. Like the podcast, I'm really excited to start, and I feel that if I was in the situation I was before, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I would be in a different situation. I thought I'd be following my dreams more. I thought that I would be doing more things like that, but I'm not. Um,
It's okay.
but it's okay. Yeah, things are gonna start looking up. Things are gonna start looking up.
Yeah, I feel like we're very different with that because for me, like I I didn't expect to do any of the things that I am now. Like it just never even occurred to me that it was possible.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I'm just doing different things than I ever thought I would, it's just like, wow, like I could have did this a while ago, but I'm glad I'm doing it now because I like the person that I am doing those things now than if I was
Yeah, you wouldn't have been
younger
ready.
me.
What are
Yeah.
like some of those things?
The podcast. I never thought I would be doing that.
Right.
And it's not that I didn't want to, I just never thought about it. But modeling, I have thought about modeling because growing up, I was always told that I should be a model. And it's just not something I feel like maybe when you're going through puberty and you're just like really ugly, you're like, I
What?
can't be a model. So like I just never thought about it. I was like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what y'all talking about. I'm
Mm-hmm.
hideous.
I thought the same thing. People would be like, "You're so tall. Like, have you ever thought about being a model?" And I was like, "You think I'm no,
Oh.
no, no, no." I was just like, and again, like you're saying, going through puberty, and also just not being, just being a little insecure.
hmm
I was like, "You're just saying that because of my height. You don't think I'm like
Yeah.
pretty enough," which is so horrible to think. And actually, it's funny that you talk about modeling today. I did like a lot of like I submitted like applications for
Oh.
magazines, more so like freelance stuff rather than like
hmm
agencies. I did submit to a few things. Not signed yet, never have been contacted, but
Soon.
it,
Hopefully
it
soon.
can happen. It can happen. Okay.
hmm
That was good. That was good. Um okay, I guess we kind of already talked about this, but the next it was like where you wanted to be in life and the different directions that you are taking.
hmm
Um yeah, we kind of talked about it because I said like how I want to do modeling.
Yeah.
But some other things that you want to do like this year?
Oh, okay. Getting my license. Yeah,
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
have that yet. And the crazy thing is, my permit test, like the written test, was scheduled today. I was supposed to take it, but I did not have time. And I had
What
to
did you
cancel it.
do?
I was all day I was cleaning and just I just didn't have time.
Girl.
So I'm going to reschedule it for hopefully next Friday. Cuz I was studying, but I think I need a little bit more time. So
Mhm.
we're going to get on that. and I'm gonna start driving.
Okay, we're gonna have a celebration, a special episode
Yes.
when you get your driver's license.
No, because that will literally be the biggest accomplishment of my life so far, because it's been one of my resolutions every year for the past like 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we
Like-
make these resolutions and then we never do it. See, for me though, like when somebody tells me that like they don't having a car is like a completely different thing. That's like a privilege and not everybody can have. But like not having their license, I'm like I would go crazy. Like especially in Florida, this is not walkable. You need
See,
to drive.
if I was still living up north, I would have never got it because I didn't have to drive. I mean, you do, but like
Sometimes
it's a little different. But here, you need it.
I feel that I wonder if like I lived, you know, in like the city, like somewhere like New York, I wonder if I would have gotten my license or not. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know because
not.
if my dad was still the same way he is, I probably definitely would have gotten my license. But if he wasn't,
See, you're lucky. Someone forced you to get your license. No one forced me to do anything.
well, no, I wanted my license. I was like, I'm not like I was
Yeah, I
because
didn't
a
think
lot
about
of
it.
really
No.
well maybe because you're from
Yeah, but also it was kind of during quarantine, so like no one was going anywhere anyways.
oh, that's true.
So.
That's true.
And I didn't
Wow.
have any friends. I didn't have anywhere to
Girl,
be. Like, I was just inside.
I don't know. Because I started driving, like, I got my permit late, though. I will say I got it a little bit later. I think maybe
How
like
old is
16.
That's
I say
exactly when you're supposed to
no,
get
I
it.
thought it was 15.
Oh, maybe in Florida.
Let me look up.
I'm used to it being 16. Like when you get your license and you get your car, like 16 is the age.
Yeah. Like, I think it's 15. Yeah.
Oh.
So 15 is when you get your permit, and then 16, like, usually when you turn 16, because it's been a year, you get your driver's license. And
Okay.
I got my permit at 16, so I was a little mad at myself. But also, like, the people, I mean, yeah, when I was, like, the people that was around too, they were very much like, oh, I took my permit. So, like, you know, it also depends on the people that you're around. So I did that, and then I took my driver's test. I passed first time, but they took off points because I didn't put on my blinker when I turned into the parking spot. So if you are taking your test, put your blinker on. I think it's, I mean, apparently you're supposed to turn your blinker on for every little thing.
Yeah, at
I
all
only
times.
do that when I see somebody's gonna take my spot. I'm like, nope, I was here. But I turn my blinker on all the time, like any other time. But when it comes to a parking spot, I don't. So kind of back to the main question we were talking about, things that we wanted to do.
Right.
Like new things this year. And you said
resolutions.
driving.
Yeah.
Getting your license. That's it.
Eating better, exercising more, getting my passport.
Yes.
I really want to get my passport this year.
Because one of the things I saw for the modeling was like New York Fashion Week. And two of them, it was Paris and Tokyo. I was like, I need to get my passport. I can't believe my parents never got me a passport.
Mine either.
Like,
it's fine.
There are 2-year-olds that have a passport, and I don't have a passport. Gotta get our passports. Yeah. For me, I want to focus on my hobbies more. And I feel like I have so many, though, and I need to pick one that I need to, like, put a lot of energy in if I want it to go somewhere. But yeah, like dancing, take more ballet classes. Those are really fun. Yeah, I almost said dancing again. Music, singing. I want to eat better too. I really do. Work on my style too. Like finding a really like a style. I mean, I like a little bit of everything, but I just want to look good all the time.
Yeah, I feel like I've found my style, but I just need to kind of focus it a bit more, because sometimes I still go back to like, just like when I'm out of ideas, I just go back to something that I would have wore in high school. I'm like, I do not want to keep looking like a high school. Like, I know people will take offense to this, but I cut out Converse. I used to wear Converse every single day for a good like 7 years. I can't do it. I can't even look at myself in a pair of Converse. And I know, like, you were, because you wear, I forgot. You wear Converse.
Yes, I wear.
No,
well,
like, I love Converse, but like, I don't know, it just doesn't fit
like
me anymore.
Yes,
it is very I feel disturbed when I see myself in a pair of Converse, because I'm just like, it just doesn't fit me anymore.
Well,
it used to fit me, like, very much so, and it does not anymore.
Okay.
So Converse are out. That's one of my outs for this year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay because I literally own like 2 pair of Converse, so I don't know why I'm reacting
Oh
like
yeah, I
that.
only own 2 pairs too.
I have like a black pair and I wear those all the time, so I just can't give them up. And then I have this like
Wow.
sage light green. I love those, so I just don't wear them a lot because I don't have any outfits to wear with them. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
an Adidas girl, so if you said anything about Adidas, I probably would have had to get up and walk out.
Oh my gosh.
So
I've never owned a pair of anything Adidas in my life. So,
I have so many things.
oh my gosh.
Like if
That's how I
I
am with
see it,
Puma.
Puma.
Yeah, like that's
Okay.
gonna be me. I'm gonna start a Puma collection.
Okay, Puma, Adidas.
Hmm.
Okay. How was your Christmas?
It was fun. I'm trying to remember what I did. Right, I didn't do anything. So, yeah, we didn't do anything for Christmas this year. Christmas, I mean, I don't know. I think for most people, it just wasn't a thing this year. And against my will, because I wanted to do Christmas, but my family didn't. So
Mm-hmm.
I stayed at home. But it was more so my birthday, which was my main like
Right.
thing. So yes, I went to New York for my 21st birthday, and it
Oh
was
my gosh.
so fun. We love New York, by the way. We're
Yes.
obsessed with New
Please,
York.
somebody pay for us to go to New York
Yes,
and
please.
let us move in, okay?
Right.
Honestly, I was thinking about it because I was just looking at like places for rent in New York,
I do that
and I was
too.
like, I
I
feel
have them
like
saved.
if we just found a group of people, we could
We could do.
afford it. We could
No,
do
I
it.
saw the nicest apartment for like 1,500. Like
How
I
many
swear,
bedrooms?
2. So it's half rent. So it's 1,500 each. But
Girl?
okay, maybe that's a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure there are better ones,
that's
cheaper.
normal for New York, but I found some, unless they're scams, but like I found some that were cheaper.
What's that? There's an app that people use. I
Yeah.
can't remember. I have it. I just can't remember what it's called. But that's what I've been
Does
looking
anybody
about.
want to join us?
Yeah.
Go to
Anyone
New
wants to
York.
move to New York,
Yeah.
please comment down below.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about what you did?
Right. Okay. So it was 4 days. My birthday's on the 23rd. So it was very packed. Everyone was at Rockefeller. I went to Rockefeller for the first time. It was really fun. I saw Avatar. I'm obsessed with Avatar. Okay.
Did you see the movie like at a theater, or did you like
Mhm.
see like an orchestra kind of thing?
Orchestra.
Yeah, like hear how they have Dr. Phillips, and they have like
Oh.
there was Avatar, but not Avatar that Avatar, but Avatar the Last Airbender, right?
Oh no.
Like they had like an orchestra.
Well, that's yeah. I didn't see that.
Okay, I was
I
just wondering
saw
if
the
it was
Blue
like
People Avatar.
no,
Yeah.
I know, but
Oh,
like
okay. Because I'm like, I didn't see any orchestra
because
shows for Avatar.
they might do like a special event kind of thing. I thought,
Oh,
but it's like you actually saw the movie and everything. You know what? I'm gonna
they
stop. Go
could
ahead.
have. But I saw it at Lincoln Square 13, which is supposedly the largest screen in the country, and it was ginormous. And oh my gosh, they had a trailer for the Odyssey. I need to see the movie. Like it's gonna be amazing. And it was just like a big box really, but like you could sit anywhere and you could see the screen like perfectly. It was just I think it made me a little sick though because
Yeah, I was thinking that.
yeah, and there's no reclining seats. They kind of just go back and you're kind of squished. But it's not that bad. But for 3 hours is a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd go back, but maybe to see something else.
Mm-hmm.
That's not as long.
And then when
Um,
you went to eat,
yes. I went to so many places. I went to Budokan. That was like my dinner
how much was
party
that?
thing. I didn't pay it, but it was 200 for all
Oh,
of it. It was not that
all of
bad.
you?
Hmm.
Girl, I was thinking you're gonna be like $600.
No, I thought so too,
Wow.
but it wasn't that bad. And the people that were in there were just dressed so nice. But it was also a mix of like really fancy like gowns and also like jeans. So
Okay.
like you can kind of wear whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was there with my friend and my sisters and we got a hotel in Jersey. I recommend that. It was 15 minutes
Oh.
from the city. So it was
Oh.
not bad at
And
all.
was it cheaper? You think?
Probably not.
Well, then like, why would you rather do that?
So you don't have to drive too far. Like you can just go into the city.
Oh, okay.
Mm, it was really quick.
Well, because when we stayed like in Manhattan, like in like Times Square.
Oh, I
So,
thought that would have been expensive.
well, it was split like 4 ways.
Okay.
I will say.
Yeah.
But even then, because like my grandma she has this like card membership,
Oh.
thingy with a hotel. So the hotel was so small though.
See, yeah. Well, mine was too.
The room
It was
was
small.
so small. But I mean, we weren't in the room that much, so I really didn't care.
Yeah,
I did
no.
not care. It was that small. I
But
miss
it
New
was
York.
fun.
I hope I can go. Let's all, guys. Let's cross our fingers. Pray that I go to this summer program in New York. I really want to do that.
Oh, is it? Did I
I feel
send it
like
to
you would
you?
like to do that too.
No, I've heard of a summer program.
It's at
Pratt.
Pratt Institute. They
I
also I
think.
had lunch with, and I don't know if we should block out her name. Probably a lunch
Yeah.
with Beep. I had a lunch with, and she said they have like a library school there too. She was thinking about going there for like librarian school.
Oh my
Librarians,
gosh.
what did I say?
Librarian school, I
Yeah,
guess.
library school.
No,
So
because
yeah,
there was this other, I don't know if it's Pratt, maybe it's the same thing, but there was another like internship for like young black students, and they go to New York.
did you send it?
And I thought I
Resend
did.
it, and I'll send you Pratt.
Okay. Because I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to do that, and you would love that too. I swear I sent it to you, but
Because yeah,
yeah.
for Pratt, it's you pick summer one or summer two,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's kind of a lot of money though. So you know what? If I'm meant to be there, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Because there's two options. You can do the one that it pays for the thingy.
Oh.
You can do two options. One pays for your housing,
Mm-hmm.
meal plan, administration fees, and your tuition. So that's everything. It's obviously the better option, and the more expensive one, but only by. I guess anybody can look it up. That's like 8,000.
Extra.
No, it's just 8,000. 8,000
Oh,
something. Then
that's not bad.
yeah, and then for the regular one, which is just administration fees and tuition, so you gotta find ways to eat and a place to go.
Mm.
It's like 5,000. So for like 3,000 more,
Wait, with the 5,000 one, you don't get a room?
right?
Oh, no, no, no.
You'd have to
Yeah,
find a place in New York
no.
for a
Mm-mm.
month,
I'm gonna pay that
and
$3,000.
then you'd also have to spend more money on food. So I hope I go. I picked my first class digital design, and then the second was
We have
fashion.
design. Wait, why did you tell me this sooner?
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh,
I wanted to do
fashion.
it. Yes.
Because the one that I saw, they only had like leadership, like political, like
What?
business roles. I'm like, I don't really care for
No,
any of that.
because Pratt is like a art school.
I've never even heard of Pratt.
I heard about it in high school, and I really wanted to do the program, but of course my parents didn't want their 16, 17-year-old going to New York, and I would probably
Yeah.
didn't have the money at the time. So yeah, I'm really hoping I can
Wait.
do it. If I don't, I'm going to literally cry every day, but I'll just know it wasn't meant to be. But I definitely want to go for my birthday.
Okay.
I want to go. I feel like I don't know though. People are like they say sometimes it like is raining all the time, and then sometimes it's not because it's May.
Yeah, but it might be really hot. I don't know. The weather is kind of weird right now, so I don't know how to
We'll
predict
see.
what it'll be.
We will see. So New York. Oh wow, I didn't talk about my Christmas. I was
Oh.
like, what were we talking about? Okay, see that's how off topic we get. I was
Yeah,
like,
we're
where
gonna
did
get
this
on like
start?
tangents a
Yeah,
lot.
but Christmas, I agree. It didn't really feel too much like Christmas, but I spent time with my mom. Actually, Christmas Eve I went over, and then Christmas morning we ate and we watched Christmas movies. We watched Home Alone. Well, we did the night before too. Also, Catherine passed. The
Who?
mom from Home Alone today. I saw it when I
What?
was at work and I started tearing up. Yeah, Macaulay Culkin. He posted and he was like, "I thought we had more time. Like I
Oh
wanted."
my
Gosh, it made me so
gosh.
sad. But yeah, I watched Home Alone and other Christmas movies. We watched the original Frosty the Snowman. It
Ooh,
was
that's
really
good.
cozy. It wasn't like over the top Christmas where you have a huge Christmas tree and a bunch of presents, but it was really nice. And my sister, mom, so my sisters and my mom and I had our gift exchange like about a week or two before.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, it was nice. It was just
I like
home.
Christmases like that, like a
Mhm.
simple, family oriented, just
Mhm.
like
I
calm.
do miss the big ones though, like the big, like where you have a bunch of family over.
I
I
never
miss
really had
that.
those.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't really do
yeah.
that. My biggest, like, most memorable Christmas was when I was like 6,
Mhm.
and we had this huge tree, and we got so many presents. Like, it
Mhm.
was just, it's like the ones that you see on YouTube, like 2025, like
It's like Home
giant
Alone 2 when
Christmas.
they were in New York. Dude, that Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's the Rockefeller tree.
No, no, no. In the hotel,
Oh,
like
I
when they
don't
wake up on
remember.
Christmas, there's so many presents. That's what I'm
Oh,
imagining.
that's, yes, that's how it was, so magical. Like,
Mm.
and we're just ripping open the presents, and
Mm.
but that was the last
Like,
crazy
yeah.
Christmas that I've had. Yeah, we'll get into that.
I'm about to get into a little something. No,
Right?
because
No.
for me, I that's what I was used to. Like family coming over, us going over, and it was like uncles, aunts, grandparents, family, friends, like brothers, sisters, sister-in-laws, brother-in-law, like the whole thing, just presents. But you know, life happens.
I will say that was what I had for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Thanksgiving, I definitely had family over. It
Mm-hmm.
was like a big
That's nice.
feast. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been I think well, it's 2026. Maybe like 4, 5 years since I've had it like that. So
Mm.
it it's still taking some adjusting. But I mean, I'm just grateful to be around another Christmas and be surrounded by the people that I am at the time.
Hmm.
But yeah, and then how's your new year? We spent it together.
Right. Oh my gosh. Right, because the Stranger Things. Okay.
Yes, and that's another topic.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
another can of worms to open.
Right. Okay. So I hosted a Stranger Things watch party slash New Year's Eve, New Year's Day celebration. Okay. What did we even do? Because it was so off schedule. Like,
Yeah.
it was so not what it,
Well,
yeah.
we got I picked up Jay and Ember, but when we
Mm-hmm.
came back, we just ate a little bit. I was catching up because I didn't watch the TV show, so
Right.
I'm like in the shower watching it. I was still watching it while everybody was like decorating stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and I finally finished. And we were waiting for your sister, so we didn't. We were gonna watch it at was it 8, and we ended up watching.
10. I
Well, I
think we
think it was
started at 10.
originally supposed to be at like 8 is what I'm saying,
Yes, because it
and yeah,
came out at 8. Yeah.
we didn't watch it till like 10, 11, almost
Yeah.
11. Okay, but we
Oh my gosh.
we did a few shots of soju and had Malibu Coke
Mm-hmm.
and rum, and
That's
we
really
jumped
good.
on the trampoline. That's what
Yeah.
we did.
And we went bike riding.
We
Yeah.
did. That was really fun. I miss
Mm-hmm.
bike riding.
I
We gotta go
know.
bike riding.
Yeah.
I might go bike riding tomorrow with my mom,
Oh.
my niece. But so now that we're on Stranger Things,
Oh gosh.
how did you feel? Okay,
We need to.
how? Just a
Do we
little bit.
want to dive into that? Because
Oh my god! Actually, I don't even want to
I
hear what
can
you have
dive
to say because I know what you're
into.
gonna say.
Yeah.
We can. I feel like we could just talk a little bit and then maybe I don't. I
We will
don't.
hint at a future episode where we divulge in all things Stranger Things,
Yeah.
season 5 controversy, and Byler. Okay,
Oh my god.
because I'm still
We can
upset.
talk.
I'm still bitter
Yeah, we
about
can
that.
like maybe we can do a special where we talk about like a TV show or a movie, like
Mm-hmm.
specifically just that whole time, like that whole episode is just that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you would like to hear or watch or see? Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's say your overall thoughts of the show to get like all seasons, and then your
Okay.
overall. Well, maybe not thoughts because then we can just ramble. Just like a feeling, a general as
How I
TV
feel
show
about
as a whole, and
everything.
then season 5.
Okay. As a whole, it was a great show. I was very much like obsessed with it. I agree that because a lot of people are saying that Stranger Things is the younger generation's Harry Potter,
Oh my
and
gosh.
I feel like that because I grew up with Harry Potter, but not in the same way
Mhm.
because I never saw them in theaters. Like,
Mhm.
I wasn't aware of all that.
Mhm.
So for Stranger Things, I have been watching it since the very beginning, and we got all this way, and yeah,
It just suck.
yeah. So now I'll get into the season 5 stuff. The first 4 episodes were amazing. I loved it. No complaints. And after it just kind of went downhill.
Yeah.
It's sad, but I feel like that's kind of what happens to the best
Yeah.
like franchises. Like they always end really bad. Thankfully Harry Potter is not one of those because
I think it's because a lot of them, when you get a little famous, your head, like, it just, you care more about the money that it's bringing in, and so you don't really care about the story anymore. You're just like, oh, let's see, like, they just don't care.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of what happened, because I mean, look at Game of Thrones, look at The Walking Dead.
Oh my
The
gosh,
Walking
don't
Dead, they
even get me
dragged it
started
on
Game of
so.
Thrones. Okay, anyways.
Okay, for me, it's a little different for me because I don't think I watched Stranger Things from the beginning. My little sister did, and I remember watching every season with her, and I enjoyed it, but I wasn't like a fan. So
Yeah.
I'm hopping on the train finally. The train's not even here.
Right, that train
The train left,
burned and
or no,
crashed.
I'm on the train and everybody's off.
Yeah,
actually.
everyone is off that train.
And so
Yeah.
I'm rewatching. I'm on season 3.
Okay.
Yeah, and I love it. Like, I'm like, gosh, why
Season 3
wasn't
was
I
really good.
into it as much as I am now? But I'm really loving it. I think the idea is great. I really prefer, though, how in season 1 and season 2 someone said they kept the villain, the evil, very ambiguous. You didn't know, so it felt a lot. There are so many times I'm watching it and I get so scared, I literally I jump or I scream. Yes.
Oh my
Maybe I'm being
gosh.
a little dramatic, but I mean, I watch it in the dark.
Okay.
So yeah, alone. But yeah, so season 5, to be honest, I hadn't. For season 5, I didn't have many expectations. I'm not gonna lie. So I enjoyed it. And then the last episode, I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like they just didn't put a lot of care into any of the characters and who they truly were at their core. A lot of people said that about Mike, I think.
They lost the plot with the character.
Completely. I think Will getting powers was really cool.
Yes,
I think that part was really cool. I see, the thing is, I like when writers, directors, when they do something that really shocks the viewers or like the readers, and a main character death is one of those. So it's like, I feel that maybe when it's appropriate. I don't know. I feel like 11's death just
the most inappropriate death ever.
I don't know, and it wasn't impactful. Maybe if they had done well in the last season and she did that, maybe it would be a little bit different. But I just don't think.
To me, it was impactful only because of how she died.
You're saying it wasn't?
It was.
Oh.
For me, it was impactful because it was just so undeserving. Because it just made me upset. Because, like, why would you do this?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I mean, no, I was crying, but I just feel like it doesn't feel purposeful. I feel like they just did it for shock value.
Yeah, like, there was no purpose for. Well, I guess they had their purpose.
But like, I don't know. It was just kind of whatever. I saw someone said she should have gotten a Katniss Everdeen ending, and I agree.
Yes.
Like, Katniss went through so much. She lost people. Main characters died. Finnick, spoiler alert, but it's been out. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Prim.
Yes.
Like,
Prim. So, but she still got her happy ending, and I feel like that could have been the same for 11. And Mike! Okay. Well, I don't believe in Byler. Byler, no. No. See, I'm getting loud now.
No. Byler could have been something amazing. It should have been something amazing, and it would have been if the Duffer Brothers weren't too afraid to take risks.
No, I feel like I have never seen this level of delusion. I'm not gonna lie. In Byler fans, I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
We have proof.
No,
10 years worth
is just because
10 years worth of
because
proof.
Will stood next to Mike. Look, I know
touched him more than 11.
I know that Will liked Mike. That was obvious. Okay, I can get down with that. But I don't think Mike liked Will.
But Byler only ever started because they thought that Mike liked Will.
Thought.
No one, no, because they showed the signs. Like I'm telling you,
Girl,
like
I watched that video. Like when you first showed me, I was like,
I've
okay. And then
seen.
I like looked at it and I was like, this is just no.
No,
Like I
I've
thought
seen so many
K-pop,
deep dives.
K-pop shippers were crazy. This is crazy.
Mm-mm.
Like I've never. I'm sorry, yo. We're gonna get
See,
like somebody's gonna send me threats. Please
right.
don't.
Not
Please
too much.
don't. Yeah, even the Bylers agreeing with me. Don't.
Yeah, because
Don't get it.
I'm not like a crazy Byler fan. I mostly am a Byler fan because of how amazing that storyline could have been. It would have been such a great
But it's not for the
story.
story.
Yeah, but like a lot of the things didn't make sense either.
I don't
So,
know, cause like I don't know. Mike was all about 11 for
but he
5 seasons.
wasn't. He was all about Will. He just
In a
needed 11
friend
to get to
kind of
Will.
way.
But he was
Genuinely.
never.
Like, remember when I asked you if your friend, you were like, oh, the way he reacts when Will's missing. If your best friend was missing, what are you gonna just be like, oh my gosh, my friend is missing?
No. But
Okay.
like,
Do you like your friend?
it's
No.
not the same.
No.
It's not
See,
the same. He
No.
had a voice for him, okay?
You know, I like
He had,
I like unrequited love too. I like that kind
but
of trope.
not, see, but theirs wasn't unrequited. It was
Will
like,
liked Mike. Mike did not like Will.
it was like
Unrequited.
baited. And then he's like, friends? No. Like,
That was
really?
funny. I'm sorry.
No,
that was so
it was
funny.
such a slap in the face.
I
Like,
think that was the only one
I
where
was
they were kind of
livid.
playing with you guys. I feel like that was the only time where they're like, oh,
The
y'all
whole
think
season they
Byler?
were playing on her face.
Boom.
Because why would you do that? And then, like, nothing they
Friends.
did made sense.
You know, we could go on this for a long time.
Yeah,
I think you guys know where we stand on two different sides.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it. No. But it's interesting. I like to see other ships, you know, because shipping can be fun. I'm not going to lie. I feel like it can get to a certain point, though, where you got to stop.
Yeah,
Like,
don't
because
ship the real actors.
Because people are now shipping Noah and Finn,
Yeah.
and it's like kind of
really?
weird. Yes. Oh,
I thought they're shipping
yes.
Noah and Caleb.
They're doing that, but they're also doing like this FOA thing, and like
I think I've seen
I'm
that.
telling you though, it's like people are like, oh my gosh, literally what's going on? They're just standing next to each other.
They're doing that with Caleb. Like that one is big right now. I feel like it's bigger because they have more evidence. But it's not evidence.
Oh my gosh.
It's just
We're
really,
not doing this.
No, I'm not. No, please don't misunderstand me. I am not in support of these ships.
Interaction.
I ship Caleb as a friendship, okay? I love their friendship. I love their dynamic. That's it.
And I'm not even gonna have these words come out of my mouth, but Byler, friendship.
No.
I don't even know if I'm gonna rewatch season 5 when I get to it.
I feel like it's so fresh, like you kind of remember everything.
Yeah.
But
well, actually, because you said the first 4 episodes were really good, and I don't really remember.
Okay, so watch those.
I might, and then like I'll stop. Like, also, kind of want someone to die.
Yeah.
I sound horrible, but I write too, so it's like
someone needs to die.
Our characters just a little bit.
Like,
you know?
They barely got injured.
Yeah.
They didn't even break a sweat doing any of the things they were doing.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and then a lot of fake outs, and there's nothing worse. Maybe like 1 or 2. Like I can get that. That gets you like, oh my gosh, the freaking Hopper shooting 11.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That was.
I won't lie, they got me there.
Because I was just thinking, how is this supposed to go on if she's actually dead? Like
I think it would have been. I think they could have turned it around where he shot her and she doesn't die. Maybe
there was blood in the water.
Hey, miracles happen. Okay,
she's the miracle worker. If without her,
I don't know.
over.
But that was really crazy. That was really crazy. Yeah. And I didn't want to say that I wanted Steve to die. I just feel like I wanted to. I don't want, because like then if they died, I'd be sad. But I mean, yeah. I feel like you need that kind of stuff.
I kind of wanted Steve to die, but then I didn't because of Eddie and Dustin, and you know,
I didn't. Eddie was such.
Huh?
Just nothing.
Oh,
another thing that people aren't gonna like me for.
Oh,
I wasn't
We're
crazy
getting
about the
very
Eddie thing.
controversial in the first
Right?
episode. This is too much.
But no, I don't think I wanted Steve to die. Like, if someone asked me before I watched it, who do you want to die? It was like because they chose to throw him off of that like what were they on? Saddle
Yeah, like a
satellite?
like a satellite tower, I think.
Yeah, they were on a tower and he fell off, and I was like, that would have been perfect right there.
Yeah.
I think that's unless you have any. Do you have anything else to say? We wrap it up with Stranger Things and
yeah, because we were
Byler.
talking about resolutions, Christmas. So
You guys tell us yours. Your resolutions. How was your Christmas?
yes.
How was your New Year's? What you want to do this year? Maybe you
Mm-hmm.
want to start a podcast. This is your sign. Start a podcast.
Yeah.
Like everybody else.
Right. It's okay. You know, it's fun. But what are you guys' ins and outs? That's what I want to know. Oh, TCM is in. If you know, you know.
What is that?
Chinese medicine, traditional Chinese medicine.
Oh.
Like, have you seen the TikToks where like, I'm Chinese now, I'm turning Chinese? But
No.
I've been on that, okay? I've been drinking warm water for 2 years now. Everyone thinks I'm crazy, but it works. Okay.
No, I haven't seen. I saw a little bit, but not much. I've seen the warm water thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've never. I kind of stopped drinking cold water. I'll do like like room temperature.
Okay.
Do you like heat it up in the microwave? You drink it like that?
Water pitcher thingy.
Oh,
Like it's
see,
there's smoke at the top.
Oh my gosh.
But it's not like boiling, but it's just like a comfortable
I
one.
can do that with tea. Same thing, kind of. It's still hot water.
Yeah. More soup.
Okay, I'll look into the traditional Chinese medicine. I'll do that. That's why they look so young.
Oh my gosh. I bought something
What?
that I've been wanting to buy for so long. And it's like a hot take because people think they're ugly, but I don't think so. I was having this debate with my sister last night. Okay.
I'm scared.
Do you know, and I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but I pronounce it like the Vibram 5-finger shoes. Have you seen those?
The freaking toe shoes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Another thing we're not going to agree on.
Yeah.
Just might as well walk out with your feet.
But it's good for your feet, like and it's cute. Like, I've seen the fits. It's
good for
cute.
your feet, but I don't know if it's cute. What are they called? I'm just going to look
Vibram
up toe
5
shoes,
fingers.
and I bet you I can find them.
Have you seen the tabbies?
Yeah, no.
Like the two finger.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about. Those are ugly. You look you look like a
cow. See, but I was saying this thing yeah, those ones. My sister is obsessed with those. I don't mind them, but I don't see the difference because she's like, those are cute, those are chic, those are, the vibe. But with the Vibrams, it's like, no. Yes, and I got the red ones, the ballet ones. They're so cute, and y'all are gonna see the outfits that I put together, okay? And I will put y'all on.
To each their own. I'm not even gonna judge. I just wouldn't wear it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I don't know, man. Like what?
They're cute. Like, that's a cute outfit. It looks cute and comfy.
My definition of cute is a little different. I'm just kidding. We typically agree on a lot of stuff.
I know, like, we're
fighting. It might be kind of good though that we disagree on a few things. Great conversation. You're just like, yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
Then it'll be boring. But it's like, no. Like,
exactly. Ins and outs.
Yeah.
Outs, tabby shoes and finger toe shoes. I'm kidding.
That's fine.
I don't know. I'm even though I literally just said no to Byler and those toe shoes, I'm pretty open-minded.
Byler and toe shoes.
I am pretty like, okay. I think I'm trying to be more open-minded when it comes to like style and fashion because you can do a lot of things with, like if you're just like closed-minded about it, then you limit yourself. But I can't think of any ins and outs.
Warm water.
Okay.
That's my in. That's one of my ends. I had a couple.
In tea.
Yes.
I guess. I really love tea. I've been on tea for a while though. I want to I really want to. I want to kind of have like a tea making station.
Ooh.
And do that with the actual leaves because there are plastic in the tea bags.
Yes. That's an out. Tea bags.
Yes. But I still have a lot that I have to use because I paid for them.
Yeah.
But I want to do like the tea leaves. I have some, but I want to get other ones and then figure out that's my in. I guess a
Mhm.
tea.
Out is cereal.
What?
I have to give
I
it
love
up.
cereal.
No,
I don't
out
eat it a
is
lot though.
sugar. Okay, that's another one of my outs. Like,
Maybe added sugar.
yes, okay, added sugar. Because I'm very much like a all or nothing, like extreme person. So like
Oh,
if
okay.
I, because people think I'm crazy, but I eat sardines for breakfast with kimchi and eggs, and I know it sounds crazy, but I'm willing to eat that because it's healthy. But it's good though. Like it's not, but like I'm just very much like extreme. Like it's not that I like to torture myself, but like I enjoy being uncomfortable because I know it's
Bettering
for
you.
yes.
Yeah, sardines are
Yes.
not that bad. I feel like if I have it with something, like I remember when because my dad eats them, and
Hmm.
he had I had it like with rice or something,
Yeah,
and
it's
it wasn't that
good.
bad. So I also want to try because I'm also the I you would probably think I'm picky. Well,
Most
no,
people think I'm
I
picky.
would say you're kind of picky.
I just like most things that people,
Don't
or
like.
I don't like
Honestly.
most things that people like.
Yeah.
But the things I like, they don't like.
Mm.
So,
I don't think I'm necessarily picky. I'll always try something. Like
hmm
I will always. I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I don't like that. So if I say I don't like something, I most likely have tried it. Because
yes.
I'm not gonna, I can't. I'm sorry. That's an out. People who don't try stuff and then want to be like, oh, I don't like it.
Okay, I will say I have not had blueberries my entire life, and I've always said that I hated them. So during like the very beginning of this new year, I was like, I'm gonna try a blueberry. It was disgusting. It's exactly how I imagine it tasting.
They don't really
So
taste like anything though.
it was like warm and
Well,
it
put it in the
wasn't.
fridge.
It was out of the fridge though, so I didn't. It just. It wasn't good.
I don't know. I
I didn't
don't
like
like
it.
all kinds of fruit. You
I
know,
like fruit, just
didn't know.
not the
Didn't you say
typical
you don't
ones.
like fruit?
I do like fruit,
Were you the
just
one that
not.
said it though?
Yes, I'm very much known for not liking fruit. Okay, but I like the exotic fruits. I like dragon fruit, kiwis, oranges. The list is kind of short. Bananas.
Do you like mangoes?
Yes, I
Okay.
recently
Do
found
you
a
like
love for.
raspberries?
No, no berries. Anything with a
What?
berry in it, I'm
Those
not
are
eating
the
it.
best. Raspberry is my favorite fruit. I feel like a
It's
lot of
like
people don't
a
like raspberry.
hairy, bumpy, like, ugh,
I
no.
love the flavor of raspberry. That's my favorite. I love raspberries. And there's no raspberry emoji. Make them a raspberry emoji, please. I want a raspberry emoji. There's
Yes, there
no,
is.
no.
Oh, I'm thinking of the grape one.
Yeah, there's no
Oh,
raspberry emoji. There's
hmm.
blueberry and there's just strawberry. Do you like strawberries?
No, I do not
You
like
don't like a strawberry
strawberries.
shortcake?
No.
Oh, have you
Ugh.
had a strawberry shortcake?
I've had around the strawberry, just the cake. I've tried
Gosh.
strawberries. They're nasty. I will
No,
never
they're
like a. I
not.
will
Those really
never,
sweet
never.
ones. Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh my goodness
I do want to
gracious.
try a pineapple. I've had pineapple. I like pineapple on pizza. I've had pineapple in a
Ew,
can
I don't like
when I was
pineapple on
younger.
pizza.
And then over time, I just got like a phobia of pineapple and I can't stand the smell. Like, I would like
It's
scream
pretty
when it was around
strong.
me. Yeah, it was dramatic. But now I'm like, it's good for you. You need to eat it. So I'm going
Honestly,
to force myself to like it.
there was another fruit I was gonna ask if you liked.
Pears. I
Yes,
used to like pears when
I
I was
love
younger,
pears.
and then I tried it again
They're
recently and
so
it wasn't
good.
that good. It was okay.
It also, honestly,
Just
too, fruit. Like if you eat it at the wrong time, it's not gonna be good.
yeah, if
It
it's
has
like
to
not
be.
in season or
Yeah.
yeah.
Grapefruit. Do you like grapefruit? I feel like you would like grapefruit because I feel like I don't hear a lot of people
I
like grapefruit.
don't like it, but I do like the grapefruit seltzer flavored drink. That's really good.
Okay.
But
No,
it's
what
just
I do, I
not
just cut it in the middle and then cut it up and then I put a little bit of sugar on top.
okay.
It's good. I love
Maybe I
some
need to
grapefruit
try
though.
it altered. I don't like it on its
Yeah.
own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little too sour.
Yeah, it's okay.
Mhm.
I gotta try some of the stuff I don't like in different ways to see if it
Yeah.
makes it
Another
better.
in trying new things. Our
Yeah.
resolution. Speaking about food, do you have food?
What?
Do you have food?
No, I was gonna ask
Oh.
you about that. I was like, do you want to order food?
Yeah, or go out.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the burrito place. I know you just went there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How do you know I just went there? Did I tell you?
Yeah. When she came back, she's like,
I
oh
was
yeah,
like, you don't have my
I just
location.
came back. No. But yeah, she's like, I just came back from the burrito place. The
Oh,
fries were good, right?
yes.
Yeah, I've been
Their
telling
fries are
I
so
need to
good.
be a
I've
sponsor for them because
No,
I've been
I
putting
already
out.
had them like a long time ago.
I was there opening. I wasn't there opening day, but practically opening.
Well, you didn't tell me about the fries. I figured out
I
myself.
did. I said
I
those
had
were the
them a long
crispiest
time
fries.
ago.
I've had it a long time ago.
Girl,
So
that
I've
was
been
not my
putting
first
people
time
on.
having the fries. My mom
Okay.
and I used to go there for lunch when she worked where I worked.
Oh, okay.
Because she like left in like September, so we were going before then.
September 20.
Was this September?
This September?
This last September. Yeah.
When did it open?
Anyway, I've had their fries.
They're
I've
really
been had
good.
their fries. I
Fresh,
love fries.
crispy. I've been eating
really
too
good.
many fries.
I don't know if I'll get anything from there because I've been eating off of that bowl for 3 days. Like I literally ate it
That's
today.
why I love them, because you can get a giant bowl for less the price of Chipotle and a mound of food.
I don't know though.
Well,
they can be a little stingy too. I'll be like, can I get some more?
They're not stingy with me. She goes back in for seconds, thirds. I'm like,
No,
do whatever
like,
you
can
gotta
I have
do.
some more beans, please?
I will say I would like more beans, but maybe that's just me.
I don't know what I want to eat.
I don't know.
I could just get the fries, but I want
like food.
I want Mexican. No. like a tostada.
Oh, there's a Mexican place near Publix. I haven't been there. I've been seeing it ever since I moved here, and I haven't gone.
I don't know. But I think we should wrap it up. This is
we're hungry.
kind of getting long too.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining us tonight. We hope that you kind of liked our conversation and related to some things or have some things to say.
Mm-hmm. And also, I know we're like a little, or at least I'll speak for myself. I'm a little awkward. I feel
bear
like,
with us.
Huh?
I said bear with us.
Right. Yes. Please, because it's gonna take me a while. Because I'm just like nervous, but I'm also just really excited. So yeah.
Yeah.
If you relate to that, then
yeah, I feel hopefully we attract a lot of people who do feel the same way because I will say my not introverted, but like my shyness and like my anxiety has gotten a little bit better throughout the years. Like I think actually working there has helped a lot.
Changed my life.
Yeah, we used to work at the same place. I loved. I
Yeah.
literally want to go back so bad, but I feel that working there really helped like with my confidence and just speaking out a little bit more. And I think I also, where I was last year, I was doing a lot more on camera. So yeah,
I'm not used to being in front of. I've always like shied away from the
okay
camera.
with it.
So
not that I'm not okay with it, but I still get anxious.
yeah, the thing is about me, like growing up, like I always imagined myself on stage and like in front of a big crowd
and then
like
doing you're like shaking.
Right. No, I was okay. I had one solo and I was nervous, but I did really good. Oh, I need to find that video. But yeah, like I wasn't that nervous. I'm not that nervous when I'm in the moment, but I have to actually be in front of people. So
no, that's scary.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it is. I used to like shake and like freeze
I'm
up.
like gonna throw up.
Yeah, I would be on the verge of tears just standing up there.
I would have points deducted if I didn't like if there was one time a teacher said that if you didn't want to present, you didn't have to. You just get points off, and I did that.
I would have did that every time,
but then it also doesn't help you grow.
Exactly. So I'm glad that I didn't do that.
But it's nice to have those teachers. I won't lie, because then you have the other teachers who, like, I had my mom write a note one time.
Oh my god!
And he didn't let me. He still made me present, but it was really good because every time I do, like, I feel good.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
We gotta stop.
Yeah.
But that's it. Follow us on our socials. It's all the Sleepover Diaries pod. We'll put it in whatever we do. You'll know.
Yes.
Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify, because this is going to be on Spotify. We're on Spotify right now.
Yes.
And YouTube.
Yes.
TikTok, there's nothing, or Instagram yet, but there will be
soon.
There will be.
Also, we post every first Friday of the month.
Yes. That's what we're going to be trying to do. Posting every first Friday
of the month.
Yes. So be prepared.
Good night. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.